And now for the final video of the day. I'm going to attempt to draw some sort of face. And again, I have to bring this guy up and transparent out. So we're at 28. And so let's go all the way over to that. Right here is fine. And then let's go ahead and come back out on image 2. And let's go into object mode. Select background 2 again. And then here we are going to go ahead and that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? Okay, so what happens here is how it faded in, right? So basically what I need is actually need two keyframes. So this was here, this one down here. Let's go ahead and do a let's make this completely transparent or completely opaque, and then hit I again, like that, and then so now we got, that's not what I meant to do. So now we got this, and then this, like that. So now it should be a blank. So now I'm going to go down here, create a new keyframe here, and then let's pull this guy down here. That. And let's go back into stroke. Let's go back to draw mode. So, and now let's try to draw a circle. That's not going to work out too well. Or is it? Wait. Oh. Try this again. Insert. Okay. And then something like that. Now we draw a line down the center and a line down the center of that. And actually, what's interesting here is how did that work? The eyes is supposed to actually be underneath. That's supposed to be your forehead, and so the eyes are supposed to be somewhere in between here. So your eyes are actually supposed to be over here, like something like that. And yes, I'm using my wrist a little bit for this, just because of how small this part of the image is. And then we do something like that. Now, of course, the idea here would be like something like that. And your nose has got to be somewhere in here. And then your mouth is something like this. That's kind of a general thing. Right? And let's just give him a cleft chin just for the fun of it. And let's just I don't know anything about hairstyles, but let's just do something like that. And there we got a picture. Part of it I was using my wrist a little bit, so so yeah. Now I can actually, if I want to, I can actually hide these temporarily, and that means they're not visible at all, even in the earlier times. But which is kind of okay because more than likely I won't be really going back. But if I did go back and I wanted to look at them, I can just always turn them back on again. And so even though the visibility can't be animated, it kind of doesn't matter. So there's that. That isn't exactly what I want to do as far as, you know, right. So right now I'm a little bit better here, right? And that possibly means that I really am starting to get better. Let's go over here and let's just all channels. Okay, so now let's play around with the materials just a little bit. Let's add one. I'm not really sure how to do this here. New. Let's call this blue. Okay. So color. Okay, so how come I can't choose a color here? Hue, saturation, value. Can we change the hue? No? Wonder how come it's like that? I should be able to pick up any color. So what's the deal with the saturation value? Oh, is that why? Hue, saturation, value. I could have done RGB, right? RGB, which gives us a red. Okay, so let's put this in a blue. Like that, but then let's bring the value down a little bit. Something like that. I'm not sure. Actually, let's just kind of make it sort of like something like that. I don't really care that much. Okay, so blue. Now stroke. I'm still in draw mode, and there we go. That's all she wrote. Now, the only thing that I want to do else here is I want to go to the pencil, and I want to make the strength pretty light. So let's bring that down here. Just like that. Now, if I do wrist, like I said, if I do wrist circles, that's usually okay. If I do non-wrist circles for something really small, then it gets kind of wonky. And so I think, as far as practicing later, if I learn to practice, I might want to do that. The old eraser. And let's go back here. And I won't be doing my max character, or at least my max starting sketch just yet. In fact, I should do that in a different blend file. Actually, I would really like to keep all these settings that I have currently for pencil and materials and all that stuff, and I'm not really sure how to do that. How I can keep everything just as it is, but when I start new, I start maybe I should just do it. manually. In other words, let's go ahead and since this is already saved, right? Let's do a new save. Let's say save as, and let's save this as a template, right? Let's call it drawing. Whoop. No, cancel. Cancel. What heck? What the? What? Why does it keep doing that stuff? Here. Let's go to D drive. Dev stuff. I didn't just like make this draw folder, right? Okay, I didn't actually do anything, right? Alright, let's try this again. File, save as. We're going to save this as a, we'll call this drawing template. Drawing template 00001. We'll just do that, and we'll go ahead and save it. And then what I want to do here is I want to delete all this extra stuff. So I'm going to delete that. Let's go into object mode. Let's hit reset. We don't need this right now. Let's go ahead and delete. Do that. Hit delete. Why? Why? Because I can't select it then. Delete. How come I can't delete like that? Okay, delete. Delete. Okay, that's what I want to do here. Now, should be okay. So let's go back to, right. We don't have those keyframes, right? Because we don't have those images. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to select. Actually, I want to select all of these. No, all of these. Control. No. Keep forgetting. All, except I don't want to select this one. And I want to make sure and delete those. Delete keyframes. And let's drag this all the way back to 0. So what? Okay, I'm on 1. Okay, so 1. Okay, that's fine. That's what I want. So this is the template, and now I still have my. The. Oop. Delete that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do though. Where is that? Okay. Control Z. We don't want to delete the stroke. I just want to erase, essentially. Wait. Huh, I guess it's gone, right? Because I hit erase. Anyways, yeah, I know it's a little extra time here, but that's okay. My next one, I'm gonna try to bring in an image of the Master from Doctor Who, Tom Baker era, and maybe a picture of Max Maven, like I said, and maybe like Orson Welles when he got old and fat, something like that. And I'm gonna draw on those guys as inspiration for my bad guy, and then I'm gonna try to sketch my bad guy. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.